Welcome back to the news, everybody. It's Stan Morris here with you on a Monday, and we hope you had a great weekend and enjoyed the big game over the weekend and maybe ate some pork and popcorn and some nachos. So what I did was I took pork, filled a bowl full of it, nacho cheese on top of it, and then I just took the Lipitor right afterwards because you know my heart was done. Nonetheless, a few pounds heavier, but we're here on a Monday and we're ready to make a winner happen. As you'll remember, on Friday's show, we announced that we're going to be doing a series of giveaways to help folks repair your iPhones. How about that? We're talking about sharing this video to get entered to win a $49 New Wave wireless phone repair credit. That's right, our friends at New Wave are hooking up everybody here as it's the Valentine's season, and we know a lot of people might be breaking their phones around that time of the year. So if you don't have a broken phone, you're going to actually, and you win this, you get a card, and you can save it until it's time to go cash in that phone repair. Today's winner is Linda Bentley. Congratulations, Linda. You win a $49 New Wave wireless repair credit. He'll probably put $50 on the card, but I'm going to say $49, and if you get an extra dollar, it's a nice surprise, okay? You'll be able to go buy New Wave wireless probably in the next day or so afterwards, and they'll have that ready to go for you. And stand by. We're going to have the news ready to go for you, well, right now. It's 4 o'clock in Jonesboro, and Packed. It's a new effort at Arkansas State University to give more focus to the victims of sexual assault and to prevent it from happening in the future. A great day on campus, and we're talking about it next. Plus, don't share this video, the video that we're going to be telling you about. Not this video, the newscast. We want you to share that. It's a video that JPD says people are sharing child pornography, and just by clicking share or just by trying to send it to someone, even police, you're guilty of a felony. The details next. Also, the rescue of an elderly man over the weekend, a pay committee in Jonesboro to help determine elected officials' raises, and a U.S. ambassador speaking tonight in Jonesboro. Details next on NEA Report.
Reporting.
It's our top story tonight, and clicking on this video or just sharing it could make you guilty of a felony. Thanks everybody for joining us on NEA Report as we're passing along a message from Jonesboro Police Department about a very disturbing video that purports to show a child that may be the victim of sexual assault. NEA Report has not seen this video, nor do we have any desire to receive this, but police have been receiving it in Jonesboro, and not just here, but in many other departments across the United States. An officer in Jonesboro was personally urging people on his own wall over the weekend that I witnessed not to send him this, not to share it, not to have the video in your inbox, and most certainly don't share it on your page. The reason is because just by having this video, you're guilty of a felony. The felony having and possessing child porn. Now, people are sharing the video to try to raise awareness or try to help save the victim. But the problem is they're making the victim go through the humiliation, once again, of what they've gone through to even more people. Trust me, police have this. They've had it all weekend. They don't want you to share this video any further, and they're asking you specifically not to. Delete the video if you receive it. Don't open it. Don't share it. And tell your friend, too, that they're committing a felony by sharing that. Send them the article from NEAReport.com if you wish to help them to see that so that people don't get personally angry with you. But nonetheless, this child porn video, which, by the way, not thought to have originated in Jonesboro or Northeast Arkansas, it's made its way here to the degree that law enforcement now issuing a statement, which in itself seems like an obvious one, but apparently not. Don't share a child porn video. A series of events began today on the campus of Arkansas State University, led by Chancellor Kelly Danfus. And those series are focused on reducing the impact of sexual violence on the campus of Arkansas State University. But unlike some decisions that have been made in the past, this effort will focus on the victims and their rights. We're talking about students, but also faculty as well, as this campaign was kicked off at noon today during a live stream event that was broadcast on Facebook. But the event itself featured many involved in it, as the goal was simple: reduce sexual violence and to build support, as we mentioned, not just for students, but for the faculty too. It's called the PAC Pact. And today, students, faculty, and staff all together took the pact and began acting for change together on sexual assault. A statement earlier from Danforth said sexual assault is a reality on every college and university campus, and education is how we can come together to prevent this problem. Danforth also said in a quote, "The national statistics show that more than 10% of all students, male and female, experience rape or sexual assault through force. But less than 20% of female college-age students victims will report to authorities what happened to them." He said we need to step up to support those who have felt they have had no voice. One of the ways NEA Report decided to step up is that we have instituted a zero-tolerance policy for victim-blaming comments on our social media page. If we report a rape or an attack or any other situation and the victim begins receiving the blame, we will delete those comments, and if they continue, ban the user. We call on all other social media platforms in the area to consider doing the similar activity, the similar precautions that we have taken. The opening event today was held in Centennial Hall at the Student Union. Members of the student campus leadership and faculty and staff joined together to support each other and work towards that goal of reducing sexual violence. But other events are planned. It's going to continue all year. Throughout the spring especially, there's a 5K walk and run scheduled for Tuesday, March 13th, a Sexual Assault Awareness Week, April 2nd through the 6th. And the campus will participate in a nationwide Denim Day on April 25th. If you picked up a copy of the Jonesboro Sun this morning, sort of like I do every morning, then you might have seen a guest editorial today from former U.S. Ambassador James W. Perdue. Well, it's not just a little bit of writing that he's going to do while he's in town, but he's going to be speaking tonight as part of the University Lecture Concert Series on the campus of Arkansas State University. Probably one of the most important topics we could be discussing right now is going to be a subject of what the former ambassador, is going to be talking about. Being a Jonesboro native and Arkansas State University alumnus, that adds the local flair to his already very important meeting he's going to be conducting tonight, or I should say lecture. He's going to speak on the importance of American leadership in the world. And if you think that hasn't changed over the past 14 months, it has quite a bit. Tonight, 7 p.m., Cooper Alumni Center for those interested in politics and not just interested in sitting around a beer cooler talking about what you think your uncle should do. This might be of particular interest. A positive news story out of Izzard County over the weekend that could have gone negative, but thanks to the hard work of first responders, emergency personnel, authorities, and the help from some others in the community, well, and this story has a happy ending. An 80-year-old man believed to have Alzheimer's went missing Saturday in the Zion area of Izzard County. Dog teams, survival flight, helicopter, and authorities all joined together in the search to try to locate the man, according to a press release from Izzard County Sheriff's Office. The chief deputy there, Ernie Blakely, said that the man was found safe and issued a thanks to the dog teams, the canine units, the survival flight, the fire departments that assisted, and all other law enforcement agencies and volunteers who helped to locate this missing man Saturday night, especially with it getting cold over the weekend. A good story that has a good ending. Well, we know the big topic of debate will be at the Jonesboro City Council meeting this week, and on Tuesday night, it's going to be a discussion about pay that the council gets into. We're talking about the pay committee that's expected to be appointed on Tuesday's meeting per the agenda. NEA Report checked that agenda out, and it was actually discussed initially for it to be a three-person committee, but they've changed decisions about that a little bit, I believe, and hopefully we'll find out more about that, maybe even a private citizen on that committee. It's going to help decide how elected officials are to be paid or given raises following a controversy in August over raises for elected officials that was eventually voted down, but created a fair amount of discussion and debate. Well, we should see that debate continue Tuesday in Jonesboro. Well, coming up after the break, more news, including a guy that got arrested with a kind of a name you expect to find at a car dealership. And I'm not talking about the guys that are on the lot. I'm talking about the cars. We'll tell you what we're talking about coming up. Plus, an event that's going to be happening in Pocahontas that you'll have to attend. We'll tell you next.
Family Medical Clinic of Walnut Ridge and Bono are your neighborhood healthcare providers, and we're now accepting new patients. We know you have a tight schedule, so we're here 6 days a week at both locations from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. Walk-ins are welcome. In Walnut Ridge, stop by 1045 West Main Street or call us to make an appointment, 886-8300. In Bono, we're on Highway 63 North or call 930-9990. Walnut Ridge Family Medical Clinic and Bono Family Medical Clinic, here for you when you need us.
Brothers Flooring on Highway 67 South in Pocahontas has all your flooring covered. Stop by our showroom Monday through Friday 8 to 5 and see all we have. Carpet with pad and install starting at $16.50 a square yard. Laminate with pad installed starting at just $3.25 a square foot. Every name brand of engineered and solid hardwood from $5 a square foot and up. Waterproof vinyl planks, wood look and tile look, attached cork back starting at $3.49 a square foot installed. Ceramic and porcelain tile of all sizes and all colors. We build custom tiled showers from the floor up shelves and benches, tub surrounds, kitchen backsplashes like no other. Brothers Flooring, Highway 67 North in Pocahontas. Call today, 870-892-2525.
If you're a business owner, gaining new customers and retaining them is your top priority and biggest hurdle. Today, 85% of customers search online or look for you on social media. Do you have an effective strategy to reach them? At Ace One, we will customize a digital marketing strategy comprising of social media, web, and video marketing that fits your budget. Our dedicated account managers will work with you to create engaging campaigns, covering all digital media outlets. Ace One, your partner in digital marketing. Contact us today.
Well, a lot of rainfall in the forecast, starting out within the middle of this week and then taking us into next weekend too, so just get ready for that. Plenty of fun stuff going to be happening this week, because we'll see the temperatures actually rise up to the mid-50s by Friday. Going to feel good then. But in between then, like we said, rainfall and a little bit chilly on the temperature side. Here's what it looks like in your New Wave Wireless forecast, home of the $49 iPhone screen repair. And by the way, if you share this video, you'll be entered to win a free $49 iPhone screen repair from our friends at New Wave. Doing that all week long. This afternoon, we're going to see temperatures not really go very far. They're going from our high today, 38, down to 31 tonight with mostly cloudy skies. Tomorrow, showers afternoon are expected, maybe a tenth of an inch of rain, not too terribly much. 50-50 chance for Jonesboro, mostly cloudy, the high only 41. Bundle up tomorrow. Tuesday night, rain showers before midnight, then just a little bit of rain between midnight and 3 a.m. Oh no. And then after 3 a.m., rain and sleet. The low around 33, but it says little to no sleet accumulation expected. We're going to be watching that very closely Tuesday night. If none accumulates, then it won't be a problem. The low is going to be around 33 too. But if you see that low start to drop down over the next day or so and the sleet chance go up, we'll have to see then. Wednesday cloudy, then becoming mostly sunny, a high near 40. Then Wednesday night, mostly clear. What did I just click? I have no idea what I just clicked, so hopefully I didn't take some weird graphic. Where are we at? Wednesday night, the low down to 26 and mostly clear. Thursday, sunny with a high near 45, and Friday, that's when the temperatures go back up into the 50s. Feels pretty good. Right? Friday, good news. Well, let me just tell you about the weekend, because we only got the 5-day on the screen right now, but we want to let you know rain showers are expected to start rolling in after midnight Friday night, lasting all through Saturday into Sunday as well. And the temperatures aren't exactly going to be warm, back into those lower to mid 40s. So this weekend may not be that great, but we're going to have a couple of nice days, I think, before we get there. We'll especially be watching those sleet chances that are rolling in on late Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. Well, a cool event is coming up from our friends in Pocahontas that we just have to tell you about. It was late breaking today as we found out about the Boys Next Door production that will open up on February 24th and run throughout March, really. March 2nd, 3rd, 9th, 10th, 11th, 16th, 17th, 23rd, 24th, and 25th. I would say that all again, but it's probably going to be available on demand for you, so you can just rewind it. The perennial popular drama, The Boys Next Door, will be staged at the Downtown Playhouse at Pocahontas, as we mentioned, starting the end of this month. It's set in a communal residence in a New England city where four mentally challenged men live under the supervision of an earnest but increasingly burned-out young social worker named Jack. Mingled with scenes from the daily lives of the four residents are moments of both poignancy and humor. The drama drives home the point that the handicapped, like everyone else, only want to love and laugh and find some meaning and purpose in life. The Boys Next Door is directed by, actually, my college arts professor, Kelly Grooms, fun secret fact there, and sponsored by Overman Buildings and Bella Piazza, Pocahontas there. We mentioned those performance dates. The tickets are $19.20, and here's how you get those tickets. All you got to do is go to the downtownplayhouse.com or call 870-758-2282. The Downtown Playhouse is located pretty close to downtown. The name might give that away. It's at 302 North Marsh Street in Pocahontas, and those tickets cover not just the show, but also a wide array of hot and cold beverages, desserts, including Georgia-style pecan pie, and Reese's cream pie, Louisiana Crunch cream bundt cake, and sugar-free parfait. It'll be a fun time, and that all starts February 24th and runs throughout March. It is the Boys Next Door production, the Downtown Playhouse in Pocahontas. Well, it sounds like somebody filled in the wrong name under the wrong title. Maybe they were supposed to put someone's car and they wrote it under the name field instead. But then you realize his last name is on the end of the car. Now, what in the heck am I talking about? Well, a guy got arrested over the weekend named Shelby Mustang GT 500 Miller. It was on February 2nd in Mountain Home that this happened, and it was for relatively minor charges for driving with a suspended license, no seatbelt, and no insurance. But when you got a name like Shelby Mustang GT 500 Miller, I mean, you could get arrested for jaywalking, and it's going to be on the news. Well, we'll see what happens with Mr. Shelby Mustang GT 500 Miller, or Mr. Miller. We'll see what happens. Nonetheless, this story we picked up from White River Now on social media, but they had actually shared it from a national outlet, getting a little bit of attention for a really little offense. Relatively slow news day across northeast Arkansas today, but we're okay with a few slow days here and there. It's not always how much news you have, but just the fact that it's a calm day and not a lot of bad things happen today, and we can get behind that idea, right? Let's close it out now and remind you that tonight you're going to see the temperatures dropping down to 31 degrees and mostly cloudy is what we're expecting to see this evening. For your Tuesday, you're going to see some showers afternoon, a 50% chance of those, mostly cloudy, the high near 41. 1/10 of an inch of rain expected. Not too much, but it's going to be chilly tomorrow, so just be ready for that. That's the news today on NEA Report. We'll be back if breaking news breaks out. That's when we break in right here on your favorite online channel that does a local news program every day in northeast Arkansas, and the only one, NEA Report. Have a nice day, everyone.